Hello, it's me again, Josh Cassidy, coming here for another video, and today is My World in Cube Creator 3D Part 2, so let's begin. So, here we are. Okay, so this building here is basically you get tickets for like concerts and stuff, or train station, or like tickets for like trains or planes, basically like that. Really like event holding. Each floor has its own event stuff where you get to figure stuff out. That's what this is meant for. So now I haven't. It really doesn't matter like which floor, but like if this was like a real place and there was like people here, yeah, like you would have to climb up the building here to figure out what you want and stuff. So each floor is the same. In the windows you can see the volcano in the back here, and then the forest. But yeah, that's kind of it for this building. That's what this is meant for. Now let's go back to the first floor here and show something interesting. Yep, there goes the sound music. But well, first let's see. So if you worked here, this would be the desk here, people and stuff. So now this is actually pretty cool. I had this idea where you have these buildings connected. So I don't know why. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so this is another temple building kind of thing. It's just supposed to be a modern weird thing. There's no floor. It's just a small building. It's mostly for like an attraction, like big balcony thing. So like if people want to be up high in the sky, this is definitely what the building's meant for. That's pretty much it. That's all this building is meant for. Yeah, but you also have to watch your step coming over there. You could fall. Well, basically, I could see the entire city up here. So that's what this is really meant for. Now, yes, it doesn't go that far, but that makes sense because it, like, why? But yeah, that's pretty much what this is meant for. Now there is a upstairs here, so we'll go up here. So this is just a higher place to see out. Nothing really that special, but that's what I meant, a higher place to see. So okay, so I close that. Okay, so now we are going to go out. Now I don't know if I gone through this park, but you got some trees here. It's just a small little park. You got a bench that goes kind of through the park. You have a bench here, and then you got a sidewalk that goes through the park. Then you have a soccer field here, and then town square. Now, yes, I know usually why have a soccer field and not have like a basketball or you know, like, but, you know, I fit what I had room for, and I, besides running, I do like soccer, but I like running more, but, that's why I put this here. I'm not, and so that's why there's no basketball court or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, so we got a big checker field here, and that's basically what this is meant for. And here comes the music. I don't know, originally was this city, this square was actually built before the city, so I don't know, it used to be smaller, but then I just made it bigger and bigger, and then I made it fit the town and stuff. I just thought that would be kind of cool to have a gold city with a checkerboard or chessboard, whatever you want to call it, right there. So, yep. And, pretty much, okay. So that's pretty much it for that, the park-wise, and, you know, there's trees there, there's pathways inside there. Oh, by the way, I forgot to, show this part here. Wait. Okay, so let's see, close that. So I forgot this little cool part here. You can actually climb over this and get to the other side. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah. Now, yes, I know it's a brick path, but there wasn't really much else I could use, and I just think the color of it goes well with the city and stuff. So now this building here, I raised the building. Like, a lot of buildings have steps in the city, so I thought, you know, let's have one building like this. But it pretty much, besides that, it's pretty much the same. You got the desk here, and yeah, so now everything's pretty much the same with this building. It's not just a work building. There isn't really much to it, and like I said, pretty much you have chairs here. This place I think has a little bit more, but pretty much everything's kind of like done in the same fashion and style. So see more chairs and stuff. So here, more, I don't know, I just put 2 desks in here. I think it's supposed to be something more special, but I haven't really decided what. Okay, that's the council, if you're, or whatever you want to call them. And, the meeting room, the conference room, there's many names for that. And then the, boss, you know, same, there's nothing new. And basically go up here. Oh, there's a window there. I don't know if your buildings have that. And you go up there and stuff. Pretty much nothing new. And like, this is kind of like a very generic city. Pretty much everything's building is set up. It's made by the same contractor, if you will, and me basically. So yeah, so that's why many of these buildings have similarities, and there isn't really much to that fact. Okay. Should... There, okay. There we go. Alright, so we're... Oh, okay. What? Oh, wrong building, wrong building. Oops. Yeah, I was like, say, no, that's not right. There we go. Okay, this is right. Here we go, here we go. Okay, on to the next building. More trees. Now this building is an abandoned building. Basically, it started construction and whatever happened, the person went bankrupt or didn't have enough money to pay for the workers. That's the story. So it's basically has no floors, no windows, just a door and this thing here, which yeah. So it is now I got inspired by this is because when I played Lego, well, I still play Legos, but I mean, like, back in the day, I think my brother built it, and I was trying to figure out how to rebuild it and stuff, but basically, it's kind of designed exactly like this, and it builds up with a roof, so it's pretty much the same design, but there was nothing in it, there was no floors or anything like that, so I wanted to design a building in this game just like that, you know, and, basically I did. So. Now this is supposed to be like a doctor's office. That's what this is meant for. It's kind of a small, or I'm not sure if it was that or a shop. And like, you know, one of those like old shops that are just hiding there with like a mysterious person that could be like a witch or not a witch or a sorcerer of some sort. Like one of those type of things, like those guys are saying, change your ways type things. Either that. I don't. I think either way it can work. You can really decide what you want. We all. Probably it could be where everyone who enters this place has a different idealized, like, see different things, kind of. And, that's what this is really meant. Each floor is kind of the same except for the things change, like where this desk is or how it ends up. But yeah, there isn't really anything to and from this building. It's just a small, skinny building, straight edge. Like it's really just one building hiding off to the side, so, and that's really what they're trying to. So let's see, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think there is anything significant. I don't remember if there was anything significant or whatever. I don't know if there's anything special at the top. I mean, it could be. That's why I'm going at the top here. But there most likely isn't. I mean, each floor is really the same so far. So. have no clue when this building ends. So, oh man, this building goes on forever. I don't remember this being this high. Probably it is. What am I talking about? The other buildings are pretty high. The problem with this building is everything's generic. This has to be the top. I don't see how this is not the top. Yeah, this is the top. And like I said, each floor is the same, so there wasn't really any point going up this high. So, yeah. So... Alright, so this is another... It's pretty much the same building, so there's nothing special inside. It's only special on the outside, actually. So I decided, oh wait, let's not have another building that kind of looks the same. Like, I want each building to have its own style to it, you know? So this building basically kind of shows you where the floors are and the ceilings, as you could tell. And so this, like I said, this building is abandoned. This building, you can see the floors, I guess, the levels, like the different levels of each. So like this thing right here is the ceiling for this, but is the floor for this part, and that's basically how it is all the way to the top. And this building is raised. My building has a extra part of the roof, and this building over here is kind of just generic, like where basically. So now before I go into that building, I want to show the hotel, which is over here. So hotel, got the opening here and stuff. So you got the check-in desk right here. Check-in desk. There's the check-in desk. Now out here is some picnic tables, so you could eat out here and stuff, like families. And oops, wait, forgot to close one door. Okay, and out here is the pool. Yeah, you're probably wondering why it looks like ground. And that, I don't know, I decided just to keep it that way. Like, yeah, like, you know how, like, a lot of hotels have pools, and that's really what that is meant for. So, or that could just be a lake. I mean, it most likely is a lake that you can swim outside the pool. I mean, either way, you can, whatever you want to call it, I guess. I'm just going to keep it as the pool. But, yeah. Now, I really only need to, well, actually, that's not entirely true. I'll show you one, there's 2 levels I have to show in here. Okay, so, since there's no elevators, you know, you climb, there's another over here, and, as you go up, the windows do change because, you know, if it was an elevator, I wouldn't have to do that, but now, yeah, so this is outside, and then there are 2 rooms per floor. So here's your bed, and that's pretty much it in the room. It's just a bed, and that's really just meant, well, for that purpose. So basically, that's it per room, but there is a reason why I need to show you another level, because there's actually one room that I need to show. And it's really just meant for me, actually. It's a secret room. And you'll see it when we get there. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is actually a secret area, and it leads to a secret room. There is another over here. And this is just meant for me, basically. It's like, if I didn't have my cottage or the house over there, like, I can stay here. I mean, this is actually a secret, though people are like wondering, wait a minute. Something's not right, but I don't know. They're never going to stumble upon it. They're not going to figure out how to get to that room, so it really doesn't matter, even if they suspect something's off. But I really doubt like anyone would really figure it out. I mean, they could, but I doubt that they would. Now, I probably could put more in there since there's a lot of space, but I decided not to. I still can. Like I said, this is basically what I thought of originally. And the whole point of showing these things off is just to show you how creative I am. Though I do have to say this city is kind of very dull, but the fact that it's made out of gold and basically what I had to do, and the fact that I had this idea and the other things I showed you, I think it's very creative. So, but you can judge that for yourselves if you like it or not. But in my opinion, like, you don't have to like it. So, I mean, that's not the point. I mean, but yeah. So, oops, that's not, okay. Let me figure my way out of this place. How do you, oh, okay. Let's go the wrong way. That makes sense. There we go. Okay, now moving on to the last building of this, and this is my friend's building, my friend Lafayette, and or also aka Asteroid X Armageddon. So now it's kind of shaped like an L for that. Well, it's actually a backwards L by mistake, but yeah, it still works. It's just a weird L I do, and it's backwards, but other than that, okay, so you got, so this is like the, I don't even know what that is. Weird. I guess there's no, this is basically like a work floor, and there are a few, his assistant is actually upstairs on the same level as the boss, or him, and but they're basically, these will help you get your way and stuff. This is probably like a security desk as well. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, so this is a security desk type of thing, and just some people work here down here too as well. So since this building is bigger, it can have a lot more stuff. And that's the whole point of this building. So alright, so more work. A lot of them are put together. Like I said, there's a lot more space and stuff for the more desks, and here. Now each level is kind of the same, has most of the same amount of desks and stuff for workers. More desks. Okay, so this is the council room. It's much bigger. You can talk individually with each person or all of them at the same time right here. And I'm actually part of this council, so basically if they ever need a council meeting, I'll come here. But specifically, if anyone really just needs me, they'll go to my building. But yeah, I'm like the head person of the council there. But yeah. Okay, so this is the conference room, a lot more chairs, and I guess, oh, I don't know if I gotta show you this, but this is a little water and stuff. These are just little fountains on, I like, that's basically what I did. I wanted to spice things up with the other buildings, and that's really what this building is, and I really wanted to make this special for my friend. So, now this is the main office. Now, there is a waiting area right here. There's the assistant right there. And then the boss gets his little mini room here. So this is where my friend will work, up here. I think his right here. So small little room there. Nothing too special, and yeah. So oh, there's a little thing up there, but there's nothing really up there, but yeah. And kind of reminds you of a lot of those buildings where the boss kind of has his own office thing inside a main floor, and that's what really this is meant for. But yeah. And well, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Please turn my next video. Thank you. Goodbye.